Yes, thank you very much. We've just witnessed a pulsating workout from David Haye here in his gymnasium. He had pace, he had power, he had precision on the pads. David, you looked every inch the heavyweight champion in waiting. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. I'm not peaking yet. The idea is to peak on the night. I'm just sort of going through the motions now, sort of holding a little bit in, and just getting every day it gets slightly sharper, slightly more accurate. And the punches feel they're coming together nicely. So I feel like I'm in the right place at the moment for 11 days before the fight. I feel like I'm in a good place.
Can you tell, even on the pads and that sort of thing, if you are punching harder? You've had this time to make the transition to heavyweight. Do you feel you're punching harder than ever?
Yeah, definitely. The sparring partners all said that. They were pretty shocked. Obviously, they expected to be sparring a cruiserweight. They've seen me in the cruiserweight division. They don't know what I've got at heavyweight, but they all said that I'm one of the heaviest punchers they've ever been in the ring with. All the sparring partners said that, and that was with like big 18-ounce gloves on, and then wearing head guards. So when you put the 10-ounce gloves on, take the head guard away, you're going to see some real power.
Yeah, so you are thinking of making a dent in this fella. That's what you keep saying, and you genuinely believe it.
Yeah, definitely. He's had 51 fights. He's never been hurt, never been knocked down. So there's a lot of people saying that it's a crazy tactic going to knock him out. But if you look at my record, 21 of my 22 victories have come by a knockout, and that doesn't happen because I go to look for points, wins. It means I go out there looking for bombs, looking for his chin, looking at hurting him to the body and the head, and you're going to get an explosive night on November 7th for Sky Box Office. So you have to watch it. It's going to be amazing.
Do you sense he's predictable, and does that help your case when you're coming in with counters?
Yeah, definitely. He does a similar thing. What he does is very effective. He's won 50 or 51 fights. You don't win that amount of fights and win the WBA heavyweight championship of the world by being too predictable. He mixes what he does up, but I feel like I've got the answer to whatever he produces on the night.
And you have to be unpredictable, and you'll have secrets that you need an element of surprise there somehow.
Yeah, definitely. I've got a few tricks up my sleeves. I feel I've got some stuff that he's never seen before. I've been in this game a long time. I've been competing since I was 10 years old. He's sort of come late to boxing. He got into it in his 20s, and I'm looking at becoming the first heavyweight champion of the world since Lennox Lewis retired a little while ago. And to do that, I have to get past the 7'2", 24-stone Nikolai Valuev.
Just a little nice omen for you. I don't know if you remember, 17 years old or so. I think your first amateur international was against a Russian. Yeah. You knocked him out in a round. Do you think about those times?
Yeah, sometimes. I was talking about it the other day. The first time I fought a Russian. My first cap for England. I was 17 years old, very nervous. I didn't know what to expect, and I went out there. The guy was the reigning Russian champion, and I knocked him out in the first round. So I'm looking at doing something similar this time around.
And you want to clean up the heavyweight scene of these Eastern Europeans? That's the plan.
Yeah, the Eastern Europeans have been sort of running the show for a while, and it's time for someone coming out of Britain to take these guys out and bring the titles back home.
Just finally, then, have you replayed the moment in your head? Have you dreamt of the big man, 7'2", crashing onto the canvas? Has that gone through your mind?
I always say that's the only dream I have. It's always a tough battle, but I always find a way to win. I always slay the beast. David always beats Goliath.
Well, we hope so, David. Thank you very much for talking to us. We wish you all the very best. Yep, everything in this gymnasium, everything in the workout here, aimed upwards. 7'2", the ring around the whole room. David wants to go onwards and upwards. Valuev, whose face mask is just appearing here, they hope the only way is down for him.